I joined the Chicago-Kent trial team here in my first year, and I competed all 3 years, 7 competitions over the course of those 3 years. During my second year, I also joined the Chicago-Kent Moot Court Honor Society, where I competed during my second year, and I also coached a team during my third year here at Kent. When I tell people about the successes that the Chicago-Kent Trial Advocacy team has had over the past few years, I tend to get one of two responses. Either the people will interpret it as my own personal individual success, or they won't understand the process and they'll consider that it was some kind of confluence of events or somehow that it was lucky that we were able to achieve these successes, neither of which is actually correct. While it'd be nice for me to think that it was solely because of mine and my teammates' individual talents that we were successful, my time here at the Chicago-Kent Trial Advocacy team has taught me better than that. I know that it takes more than individual talents or individual time put in to reach the type of success and have the kind of team that we have here at Chicago-Kent. It takes more than just one person. The number of people that have contributed to the success of the Chicago-Kent Trial Advocacy team over the last 2 years is tremendous. We have more than 10 coaches that contribute countless hours of time, and we have students that make an individual commitment to show up every day and put in hours upon hours of practice. And it's through the Chicago-Kent trial team that I've learned that it's that preparation and those hours that you put in that actually is what makes you successful, because there are talented people on every team, but I haven't met people with the drive to win, the drive to succeed and improve that I have here at Chicago-Kent. And I believe that that's truly what has helped us succeed the way we have in the last 2 years. There's a certain amount of luck that goes into just about any competition, whether it's moot court, trial advocacy, or even a sporting event. But what I've learned here at Chicago-Kent is that there's nothing lucky about the preparation process. There's nothing lucky about the hours that each of us has spent in the courtroom with coaches going over and over parts, determining that there's only 2 types of performances: perfect and not quite good enough. And it's that amount of time and that preparation that goes in that makes success. Not anybody's individual talent, and certainly not any amount of luck. At every Chicago-Kent trial team tryout, Justice Wolfson comes before all of the students and he makes a promise. He tells the students that if they're willing to put in the hard work, if they're willing to sacrifice the time and the energy necessary to go through the Chicago-Kent trial team's preparation process, then the program makes a promise to that student in return. They promise that that student, after they've completed the program, will be able to walk into any courtroom in the country and try a case. And I think that's a promise that this program has kept to every single student that's come through it. But it's not just the skills that I've learned or the craft that I've refined here on the Chicago-Kent trial team that I consider my reward. Instead, it's the people that I've had the opportunity to work with, the people that I spent that preparation time with, and the people that I've competed with. And it's the time that I've spent with them that I value the most. The only way that I can describe it is to talk about the moment when I stand up and I walk to the middle of an empty well of a courtroom for a competition, and I prepare to give my closing argument. And when I get up there, I never feel alone, because I know that there's been dozens of students before me that have gone through this same Kent preparation process, and that there have been dozens of students that have succeeded before me. So when I get up there, I may be nervous, but I'm never scared. And it's that confidence that allows me to perform to the best of my ability. And I think it's that comfort that the Chicago-Kent Trial Advocacy community provides to its students that makes all of us champions.